special right triangles by Salma, Jackson, Gabriel, and Karina. Salma, why don't you tell us what a right triangle is?
A right triangle is a triangle that has one right angle, which is represented by this square right here. To go into even more depth, we have two special right triangles, the 30-60-90 triangle and the 45-45-90 triangle. Would you actually explain them more?
Yes. So here we have the 45-45-90 triangle because two angles are 45 degrees and one is 90, hence 45-45-90. In this case, both of the legs are the same. Let's say that distance is x. When happens in a 45-45-90 triangle, the hypotenuse will be root 2 times the distance of the leg. For the 30-60-90 triangle, the opposite of the 30-degree angle is the smallest side because it is also the smallest angle. In this case, the distance of this leg is x. The hypotenuse will be twice that distance, and the other leg will be root 3 times the distance.
Salma, why don't you try and help us solve the 30-60-90 right triangle?
What a great idea.
Why don't we plug 2 in for the shortest side?
Okay. So we know since 30 is the smallest angle in this triangle, then the side right across from that will be the shortest side. So that would be 2. And then we know from the ratio that we previously learned that this would be x. So if we have x equals 2, then we would know that the side across from the 60-degree angle would be x root 3, which would be 2 root 3. And then we know since the side across from the 90-degree angle will be 2x, which would be 2 times 2, which equals 4.
Wonderful, Salma. Jackson, why don't you help us solve the 45-45-90 triangle?
Sure.
Why don't we also use x equals 2?
So this is the 45-45-90 triangle. One of the legs has length x is equal to 2. In a 45-45-90 triangle, since both of these angles are the same, the opposite sides will also be the same. So this side is also 2. In a 45-45-90 triangle, the hypotenuse is root 2 times one of the legs. So the length of the hypotenuse will be 2 times the square root of 2.
Wonderful. Why don't we try a more complicated example?
Splendid. Okay, so we were given that the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the triangle, is equal to 15 root 3, which in our ratio is 2x. So we can set 15 root 3 equal to 2x. And then that gives us x equals 15 root 3 over 2. And then, so that gives us this side. So this side would be 15 root 3 over 2. So now that we have this side, we can now figure out this side, which would be x root 3. So since this is x, we can find what this is. So we would have 15 root 3 over 2 times root 3, which would equal 15 times 3 over 2, which would equal 45 halves. Which we can take this 45 halves and put it right here. Now we have completed the triangle.
Good job, Salma.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any requests or video ideas, feel free to comment down in the section below, or you can contact us via our email address provided by our YouTube channel.